Howdy y'all, welcome back to the Wild West. Today we're going to be talking about something that you may not think about a lot. Here, let's actually take a look. What good is talking about the tech that you use to record your wild sports in the great outdoors without talking about how to protect them from the elements? For some, a simple waterproof fabric case will just do the trick. But for people like you and me that take their precious gear into the great unknown, you know you need all the protection you can get. And that means using a hard case. I have several hard cases, but today we're going to be talking specifically about the Nanuk hard case. Not only is this thing sleek, lightweight, waterproof, crush-proof, and more, it's my go-to hard case for all of my equipment. Let's talk about why it should be your go-to case as well. Before I get into some of the main points, let's talk about what makes a Nanuk case different than a Pelican, Apache, or others. One of the first key differences you'll quickly notice is here on the front. Instead of the usual clamp-style latches, Nanuk uses their exclusive power claw locking and latching system to let you easily open and close the case while keeping it waterproof and airtight. To open, all you do is press downward on the white part of the clamp, pull the latch up, and lift the top part of the lid. It's super simple and super easy to open. With other brands, you often struggle with the latches because of how tight they are. That's not the case here. Pun intended. I have loved this system so much. It's so easy to open the case and I haven't had any problems with it. Nanuk also provides a really soft grip on the handle. Sometimes the contents of your case get super heavy, so it's nice to have, whereas other cases just have that hard plastic handle. It's the small things that count, right? When you first buy the case, you can choose between no foam, pick-apart foam inserts, custom foam inserts, or even padded dividers. I originally bought it with the pick-apart foam inserts, but I found it to be slightly harder to pull this foam apart and it wouldn't leave a clean-looking cut. I know, looks aren't really what matter if the foam works right, and it does. However, I now use the padded dividers because of the convenience of being able to rearrange my setup when needed, which suits my needs perfectly. Some people have said that they worry about using the padded dividers because it may not hold their tech securely. All you really need to do is make sure that the padded dividers fit against your item snugly, just like you would with foam. It's not that big of a deal, and I doubt you'd have any problems with them. In my current setup at this time of this video, I can easily fit my camera, drone controller, extra drone battery, extra camera batteries, and even more into it. I even found there's enough space behind the lid foam to stuff a few extra loose things in there, like a camera strap or even cleaning cloths. If you're looking to store a particular set of tech and its accessories, Nanuk does have custom foam inserts for various drones, cameras, lenses, and even more. One of Nanuk's selling points is that their cases are waterproof up to IPX7 and dustproof up to IP6X, which basically means that these cases are totally dustproof and you could submerge them up to 1 meter or 3 feet 3 inches of water for 30 minutes and just be fine. I've tested this multiple times by swimming with it and through my many adventures while canyoneering. It absolutely does everything Nanuk claims it does. For all of this to work, the case features an auto pressure equalizer right here on the front. I don't have to do any twisting or monkeying with any of the knobs for it to work. It just does its thing when it needs to. If you're like me and forget to twist the pressure knob like those other cases have, I found this automatic pressure equalizer to be extremely convenient. It's one less thing for me to remember, and it's always a good thing. I've taken this thing through waterfalls and through canyons with the nastiest water. I kid you not, this thing has protected my gear from all of it. If you don't believe me, here's some video proof that I've taken this case into the middle of the forest just for drone footage. I often put this case in my 40-liter backpack and just go to the craziest places just to get footage. Another fun feature you'll enjoy is the max buoyancy of this case is 17 pounds. It's so waterproof that I often use this as part of keeping me and my bag afloat while canyoneering. While I don't recommend replacing your personal flotation devices in canyons for this case, however, it can assist your personal flotation device. It's just crazy how airtight this thing is. As for durability, Nanuk says their cases are super tough, which is great to protect all your gear in harsh environments. I use this case all the time in canyons and even in tight places. You'd be surprised how often my bag ends up banging against canyon walls, getting thrown underneath heavier bags, and then stuff thrown on top of that. It takes quite a beating and never yields to any of it. All in all, this Nanuk case has been critical in providing protection to my gear that I rely on. It has become the trusty companion that I can depend on for when I need to transport my gear through the harshest environments and elements. I have not had one single problem and have been shocked at the durability and waterproofing techniques that go into a case this sleek. If you're like me and need a dependable, tough, and waterproof hard case to protect your gear, I highly recommend this brand of hard case. Not only will it provide you a luxury and often cozy experience for your gear, but you'll also experience the same peace of mind every time you take your expensive equipment into the wild. And that by itself is absolutely worth it.